In politics, yes, my calculations are always oriented towards the benefit of the people, benefit for the country. If it's good for the country, good for the people, I will accept all risks. So even though there is discord and bad opinions from outside, when I'm sure it's good for the country and the people, I will certainly take that decision.
So, Mr. President, would it be good for the country, for Indonesia, for your people, if you were to stay on beyond a second term? Because there has been a lot of speculation that some members of your government, very senior officials, are pushing to potentially change the Constitution and extend your presidency for perhaps not another term, maybe not 5 years, but maybe 2, maybe 3. You've been quoted several times saying, no. But if you were to stay on, if it were legally allowable by changing the Constitution, wouldn't that be good for Indonesia and for its people?
So when I go meet the people, many of them shout, 3 terms, continue. There are parties that tell me to continue. Just last week, the business world also told me to continue. I told them our constitution does not allow for it. That would violate the constitution and it will be bad for our democracy. I've said this 4 times. No. That answer is sufficient.
Okay, I don't want to push you to make it a 5th time, but the fact is you control 84% of Parliament. You can change the Constitution if you want.
Even though there's 84% from the current Parliament, but I said no.
All right, that's number 5. You'll have to excuse me. So let's get on to another issue. Your power, possibly your influence as well, extending beyond your second and we'll have to wait and see final term. Your son is the mayor of Solo now, where you began your political career. Your son-in-law, Bobby Nasution, is in Medan. And a lot of people look at that and go, is this dynastic politics? You've been quoted publicly saying, no. I mean, nothing much I can do. They're Indonesian citizens. I cannot stand in the way if they want to run for public office, and I should quietly encourage it. Where do you stand on this issue of dynastic politics and succession? Because I remember when you first started, when you were first elected in 2014, that's one of the big things you wanted to avoid.
That's not appointed by the president. That's the people's vote. If my son wants to be a mayor, then he runs as a candidate. People will say no, he will not be elected. But in fact, he was elected with 87% of the vote. This is democracy. But the one in Medan's mayor is also the same. He was chosen by the people and only received 53% of the vote, but he was elected. That is democracy. Dynasty is by appointment. That's different. If the people did not choose and he only received 30%, he has lost. This is democracy.
Inilah demokrasi.